Welcome to my channel. It's another Get Ready With Me. And this is going to be a first impressions. Yes, I fell on the bandwagon and I bought kind of, I guess not the entire collection for the Fenty Beauty, but definitely like 2 highlighters and the primer and the foundation because I'm a sucker for a trend. Now, I did not realize that these were just coming out, or that this was specifically a brand created by Rihanna. The way I guess I took the initial conversation about it was that Fenty was a company, a makeup company that I admittedly never heard of, and that Rihanna was doing a collab with them. So I was kind of confused, and then I was like, oh wait, no, this is actually Rihanna's makeup company. So I was like, holy shit, that is amazing. This foundation comes in 40 shades, which is really exciting for a launch, and that's something that everyone has been talking about. Everyone has been talking about this makeup. Every YouTuber has been talking about this makeup. So I feel like I'm kind of coming at it a little Sally come lately, but I'm still very excited. I still want to share this with you guys because I have been waiting for this. I bought this, so I bought these two on 9/8. And I bought these two on 9/10. These arrived first, and then my foundation and primer arrived. Otherwise, I would have done this video a little bit sooner, but what can you do? So, I just want to talk for a second about the packaging, and I know a lot of people have talked about this, but as someone who is a graphic designer, I have kind of a special love in my heart for packaging and for font choices. So I actually really have to say, I absolutely love how she created this packaging. I love the spray painted look. It's very grungy. It's very like, you know, 90s in New York type feel. It's just very that. And I really love that about this packaging. So this is the primer. There's been kind of mixed emotions about this primer. A lot of people have said that for a primer, it's really not all that special, that it's not really that different from a lot of other primers they've used. I've really only used about 2 or 3 primers in my life, and I haven't really been impressed with any of them as far as what they say they're supposed to do. So for me, it's kind of tricky because I feel like I don't really know what a primer is supposed to or not supposed to do, I guess. So we're just going to see, and I'm going to tell you how I feel about it, and we're going to go from there. I will be using my... What the hell? I can't open this today. I will be using my oval brushes because I am just obsessed. And I did clean my oval brushes to give them a very fair shake because I won't lie, I don't normally do that. This is very outside of my comfort zone, I'll be honest, to get a foundation because typically... Typically with foundation, I don't like to do liquid because I usually feel that they don't provide me enough coverage, and I'm the sort of person who is very much a full coverage gal, and I've been told this is kind of a sheer to medium coverage. You can build it up to full coverage according to the company, so we will see about that. We're going to test that. I just want to get right into that because, yeah, I'm very excited about this, to be honest. I have not... I'm just very excited and a little bit nervous. Like, I want to like this. You know what I mean? I feel like everyone has kind of felt the same way. They're like, I really want to like this. Oh my God, there's like cat hair in this makeup brush. Oh, goodness. So, I don't have anything specific to talk about with this. This is going to be kind of boring. This is just going to be me putting on makeup. Like, okay, just putting on makeup. So they said 1 pump should do it. That is apparently 1 pump. It looks very small, but we shall see. If I want to do another pump, I guess I could. But yeah, let's get right into that. So it's supposed to minimize and blur pores. You know, listen, I have ginormous pores, so I will definitely be the judge of that. Because, it smells nice. And I just got out of the shower, so I'm like extra red, which is always lovely. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. I've yet to find a primer that I felt like did everything it was advertised. And I know a lot of people are like, especially on YouTube, about any primer, not particularly this primer, but like a lot of primers are like, oh, it does this, this, and this. Oh, it does this, this, and this. And I'm just like, okay, sure, if you say so. I will say, and maybe this is just my perception of this, I feel like it does seem to have blocked my pores somewhat. So, I mean, I can see them right here. Yeah, I can see that a little bit. But honestly, I don't think it's that different from any other primer that I've used, so I don't know. I don't know why people feel the need to have some kind of opinion on primer and what it's like. So here is the foundation. I got this in the shade 120, which is not the lightest shade, surprisingly, but it is one with warm undertones, and that's what I have, so that's what I picked up. So let's get into it. Let me try and actually get this in the frame. Okay, so that's one pump. So let's just start with one. Like I said, oh, this looks like it's going to absorb right into that brush. But let's just see what we get. Okay. I don't know if doing an oval brush was the right decision here. A lot of people have used beauty blenders. Some people have used the foundation brush that came with the makeup. I'm going to see. I will say, even though this is sheer, what I appreciate is this is starting to cover the red, which God knows I need help with. Okay, I'm going to move to a different brush for this because I actually don't think I'm doing myself any favors with this brush. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get a different brush for this. I'm going to try and use my MAC 170 brush. This is a little bit different. It's a little bit dirty still, unfortunately, from my last makeup session, but I just feel like this might be the better brush to go with, to be honest. So let's try that. Try some stippling. Because some people said they didn't really like a sponge with it. They felt that a brush did a better job. Yeah, I definitely like this a lot better. And 2 pumps seems to have given me a good amount of coverage, to be honest. I mean, if you look, this is actually keep going. This is still going, so that's interesting. Okay. I will say, I feel like 2 pumps was a good amount. So that's good. I hope I'm not getting a false positive just because I've got like full coverage foundation from another brush on here, but I don't know. I like this. I don't know how I feel about the choice of an oval brush. I feel like that might have been, I can give it one more go, I guess. Just seems like it sinks in because this is not, it's like a cheap ass oval brush, so I don't know what I expected. Get under my chin. It's just really difficult when you've got so much red, and this is why I tend to go for full coverage foundations. I will say, this could become my full-time foundation. Just because even if I don't end up liking this, I spent money on it, so gonna have to keep using it, huh? That's what I think a lot of people have kind of felt about it. It's like, even if I don't end up like, or I don't know, maybe, I feel like most people have really loved this, and I can see why. I mean, Tati didn't seem to love it, but you know, I don't always agree with her. I'd love to, I can't wait to hear Stephanie Nicole's take on it, because I always love her. Okay, this is better. So if you do 2 pumps directly, I feel like you get a better coverage for my, I should really like this. Okay. I haven't done liquid in so long. I do low-key feel like this sponge is moving product around, which annoys me a little bit. But just initial, I really like this. Now, a lot of people have said, and I have heard this said a few times, and I don't know if I agree with that, that it is a very, very matte foundation, and so most people are like, you know, you don't want to use a powder with this because it's so, so matte. I honestly, and maybe it's just because I'm so used to doing every foundation with powder, I just feel, I feel conflicted because it's I'm definitely shiny right here. I'm definitely shiny all around here. So I feel like I should still have powder, to be honest. And I know that's not something a lot of people say, but I'm going to give it a second to dry down, and we're going to go from there. How about that? I don't think I need concealer under my eyes. I probably should, but I almost don't feel like I need it. Let me see. Oh my God, they weren't kidding. So people keep talking about when this, it looks really white, but when it hits the light, there is this purple iridescence, and I've never actually seen it in a video. Oh, that's gorgeous. Are you kidding me? So this is Mean Money and Hustla Baby, which are two of the more pale highlights. So I appreciate that. And one of the things I really appreciated is for Rihanna, she talked about how this was very much a collection for everyone. That is so beautiful. Oh my God. She talked about how this is very much a collection for everyone. This is very much, you know, for every skin type. And I really, really like that. And for me, you know, it's funny. I've been interested in getting a different foundation just to see, you know, maybe the one I have is too dark. I don't know. And now looking at this, I do feel like this is very much the right skin tone for me, or I picked the right color. Sight unseen. There's still some red over here, but I didn't apply that very well, so what are you going to do? Oh, there's still a little bit of red over here. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like my application choices were not really the best, so that's partly my fault. And this is Crystal Fire and Lightning Dust. That's this one. So I kind of can't help but feel like, you know, I don't want to blame the makeup when it could just be my application. Look at those. I did not get Trophy Wife yet. I do plan on getting that maybe as a birthday gift to myself, but I will get Trophy Wife eventually. So on my to-do list, let me see if I can just like, I don't know. I actually like that I don't feel like I have to use powder with this. Like, I do feel a little shiny, but also, I'm not mad at that. I just feel like there's so much pores here. Which, again, I don't know if that's so much the makeup as it is just my skin that has pores, because I am a human being who has pores. And I know the beauty industry has kind of taught us that we can't look human and can't have pores, but we do. So, sorry about it. I'm actually going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use Mean Money and Hustla Baby as part of my eyeshadow. Because I've done that before. I've used a highlight as part of my eyeshadow, and I really liked how it turned out. So, now let's use it as an actual highlighter. So I'm going to go in, this is my normal highlighting brush. It is Luxie's 515 or 516 brush. Yeah. duo fiber powder brush. This is what I normally use with highlighters. I don't know why. It's just become the easiest thing to use. I don't know if it'll be the best for these particular highlighters because they're more pressed, but we're going to find out together. God, the shimmer though. I don't know if you can see that. That shimmer. Oh, so beautiful. Still haven't figured out how to be a proper YouTuber and like do all the holy balls. Okay, sure. That's fine. You could just do that. Oh, she cute though. Shit. So that is Fire Crystal, and boy, was it named correctly. This is gorgeous. I'm actually trying to apply this like, you know, beauty YouTuber style. I'm going to try this one. I don't know what this is. Ooh. You know I like to have my entire face glow like a crazy person for no good reason. Okay, so I'm going to use these other two, and then I'm going to do real swatches. Don't you worry. Do real swatches. Ooh, I like that as like a bronzy type effect. These are surprisingly heavy. When you see them in the picture, they don't look that big, but these are surprisingly heavy. So I'm going to really quickly just swatch these Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. The first one I'm going to swatch is this one, which is Lightning Dust. So I'm just going to swipe my finger through there one time. And that one actually almost does not come out on me, but it's a very, very pretty pinky kind of color, rose gold, if you will. Now I'm going to do Fire Crystal. Or I'm sorry, is that? Oh no, this is Fire Crystal. Okay, cool. Ooh, that is gorge. These are very like light, everyday highlighters, and I think I've heard someone else say that, so that's very true. These are like natural highlighters, unlike, I know a lot of people were like, oh my god, Trophy Wife is very extra. It's not a day-to-day highlighter, which, psh, lies. I will wear that every day. Ooh, I cannot see that at all. Okay, so this is Mean Money. So on my very, very pale skin, this is almost invisible. I feel like a lot of these lighter ones would actually look very, very good on a darker girl. My pale ass can't pull it off, and this is Hustla Baby. I'll put that right. Oh, okay, that's better. See, look at, ooh. That is like a rose gold reflection. Oh my god. I want that on my skin. I'm going to be real extra and use this brush, because that's what you use on highlights. Ooh, that's real fucking extra. I'm going to use that as my eyebrow highlight. I really don't want that FB to ever go away, but I think that's inevitable. Okay, girl, you got that brow bone highlight, you got the nose highlight. So I particularly like my highlights dramatic, because if I'm going to wear it, I want people to know I'm wearing it. I don't want a highlight that's like subtle. So I feel like for me, Trophy Wife would be really great, because I like the idea of a highlight that's like fucking extra. I'm gonna have to say I would love to be the sort of, I kind of wanted to do a thing with this where I actually left it on for a couple hours to just sort of see how this actually wears on me. So I might actually, when I go to work Monday, I might actually put this, Monday, when I go to work on Sunday, I might actually put this on and just kind of get an idea for how this wears, because as I've said in the past, I generally only wear makeup for about 2 hours a week, and that's not really enough time to get a feel for anything. So I'm just going to say My thoughts about this are, I think it's amazing what Rihanna has done. I think it's amazing that she has her own foundation line, and I'm very, very excited to continue to play around with this, to continue to use this. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like I gave the foundation really a fair shake because I didn't like any of the application methods that I had available to me at the moment. This brush just felt like it was leaving streaks behind. This brush felt like it was absorbing it and also leaving streaks behind. Which, side note, neither of these brushes do that with my cream foundations. And I feel like really right now I have mostly cream brushes. So I'm going to use my Beauty Blender next time and see how that works out for me, because I know Beauty Blender can be used with pretty much anything. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, and I am the last person on planet Earth to have reviewed this, give me a like down below. Comment down below, tell me what you think of my new makeup, the Fenty face. I'm very, very excited. I feel like I really overdid it with the highlighter, but I don't even care. I always do if you've seen any of my highlighter videos, so not even mad about that. And yeah, I'm very, very fascinated to see how this continues to go and how I like this in the future. But I gotta say, oh no, God, I hope I didn't break that. I gotta say, it's kind of interesting. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye.